or sent the invite. Here we go, baby. Let's go. Let's have a good one. Deep over routes.
On deck today, a Power 4 matchup between two conferences that now stretch coast to coast. It's Big Ten versus ACC with conference bragging rights in play. Hello and welcome to Gerald Ford Stadium in Dallas, Texas, the home field of the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstrom.
Drop an emoji in the chat, baby.
The Trojans will kick this deep to begin the game. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive.
Earl's in the chat.
The back's got it. That's a strong stiff arm. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Keeping it on the ground here. It's past the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to 30.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
It's a draw to the back. Jukes to get free. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Caught in the backfield. It's McDaniel. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Now it's second down here. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
That's a bad play call.
Now the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he
well.
As the 3rd down pressure.
Not a bad drive. I should have kept on running it.
Comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right there.
Come on, man. That's just bad
That's going to
ball.
go down as an empty possession.
Gosh
for
dang
this
it.
Offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
They'll run it here. And they'll start with a run that goes nowhere, battling this defense and the crowd noise.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run in the previous play. They're going to run it here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The defense has got to do a better job of
Safety.
communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And there's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And the Trojans will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. The running back here on a direct snap. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and
And boys love that direct snap.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Up, bro.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver,
that one
but
up.
before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick catch. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. There's contact on the throw. Wide open downfield. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Quick throw over the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, SMU. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
This field goal is gonna bite.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there.
Kinda.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the single back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
Kind of been
blocking.
even.
The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Smart.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at
My
all.
D-line, bro.
Pass rush mode the entire time.
Might be cooking something up this year.
For the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back.
Oh!
And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Looking deep to the right side. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield.
Pop them bottles. Pop them bottles, club. Take away.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Wants to throw it. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Golly, how you miss that block? I need it back.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Mustangs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's a run. Running back's got it. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
It was a pull. My bad. That was a pull. That was a bad pull.
Gotta give credit to the defense
pull.
for the run fits on that play.
I hit it.
Crucial
A little late.
3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can he get there on the ground? Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Mustangs. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Now here's the toss play. Look out, room to run here. He's past the marker and still going.
I should have had to tackle the loss. I knew it was a toss, man. That's why I shipped the little line that way.
This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
And it's hauled in way downfield.
Damn deep over.
Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket.
And will wisely throw that one away.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Here's a handoff testing the middle. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Trying to hit that RPO pop.
They're just not successful here on 2nd and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up 3rd down.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. You got to wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice, try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
And on 4th down, they line up in the wildcat. What's the call here? Direct snap. Pitch play to the back.
No, how did he get out there?
Touchdown, Trojans.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. 4th down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
You make the extra point, cut the lead to 14.
Damn.
Kickoff team
Hit me with a staple.
fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Hit me with the staple.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
I don't know why my damn guy wasn't there to get the option.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he drops it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall.
All this jumping around with his offense or defensive defenders.
Every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just
Janking
want
my
guys
reads
to
up.
play fast.
Janking my
How
blocking
about
up.
That one right there. He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's intercepted.
You lucky dog, you.
Will not be brought down.
You lucky dog, you.
A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Should have probably possession caught that.
And now from the pistol formation. Play fake, looking to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff again. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Create your play, bruh.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught near the goal line. And he will score.
God, yeah, just late.
USC.
If he called play action boot and did all that audibly to not play action, see, that's where we gotta change rule. If you run play action, you gotta run the play action. You can't cancel it. You can't put him on the route.
And the PAT is good.
You can't do that. You call play action for a reason. Now, if you go into the mesh and there's a rush, and you get out of the mesh, cool.
Now they kick off and hopes the defense
But to do that,
quick stop.
yeah, I'm not cool with that.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. Now it's 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game.
Just trying to get him off come off of a route.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the
I guess I'll give him the ball.
If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Don't do anything dumb.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Timeout, USC.
The Mustangs will line up to boot it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half.
This field goal. We usually hit the damn field goal, bro. Opening drive of the game, miss a field goal. Chip shot too.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. When they try the middle, that's stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right.
No way.
Catch made, big play. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
No freaking way.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent
What up,
effort
Benny?
by this defense.
Appreciate your
Staying in their run
Earls.
fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris?
Try to
And
block
we
it.
know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. Based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
I'm surprised we tried to throw a screen here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to scramble. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this
It's a little different offense that I've seen
Once you get
him
behind
run.
the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to
Different
do.
offense.
Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Go 2 back there on 3rd and 10. It's unlike him.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold
What
your
up,
opponents
champ?
to a short gain
What
or
up, dude?
a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider
get Fuentes warmed up.
this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, That's saving your best for a critical moment. Third down play, quarterback puts it up where you've got a chance to get your hands on it, but a good job at coming down and getting a foot down for that first down.
The Mustangs will line up on 1st and 10. Nice grab. It's McDaniel. They finally make the stop right near midfield. A new first down. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw again. It's a quick grab. They can't stop him. They can't get him to the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man,
Back there
he
cooking.
can run by you for a big play. You decide to
Hitting the
sit
Twitch
back in
streets,
zone,
man.
and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Good.
You see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow
Really good
the
defense there. I
blockers
should have
and
saw what he
execute
was
the
doing.
plan.
Coming to the line on
Should've
2nd
looked.
down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab behind the line. It's McDaniel. Brought down at the 2. After the catch, the offense close to punching it in.
Man, this defense is doing a really good job here. You're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Big body, 6'5" to tackle.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Med kick right down the
Make that bad angle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean,
Field
it's
goal.
almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Left 3 on the field right
And
now.
it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Peters. That's good for a first down near the 40. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here and looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a first down. And Boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled.
Drifting out of that pocket, bro.
Defense getting pushed around.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the Trojans will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Well, the defense is holding on for dear life. They've got a lead. It's late in the game. Just trying to keep this offense out of the end zone.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. They'll try to run this one in. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Well, a field goal here now on 4th down is obvious. You have a chance in the second half to tie the game up. Think about it. I mean, you're right on the doorstep. What are you going to do? You're going to tie this game? Or are you going to take the lead?
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. A direct snap. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And they take the lead.
Knew that was coming.
Boy, just a great job by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this. Now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
PHC up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after
Just
scoring
didn't get a good
now the kickoff team out there to kick
stuff. Should have pinched the line.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Breaks into the clear. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking for a man. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's good. Moves the ball to the 37 for a 1st down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Gay.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Grab behind the line. It's Gay. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. On go. Ready, go.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept
Going for
that
4
penalty,
point
of
pressure,
course.
40. We're down 17 for 4th quarter. I guess it's
The Mustangs will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time.
I guess I could have gone. I don't know. Whatever.
No chance for a return.
Trust the
Ball
defense.
bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. Here on 1st down. On the move now. Launches it deep down the left side.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. They'll try to run for the 1st down. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a 1st down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Off the play fake on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Trying to get there.
They bring him down, but the veteran
Trying to get
quarterback
to that
shows
damn
off that trademark
cornerback.
strength.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. Working clock with the ground game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the
Same
36.
play, bro. Go to shotgun, bunch, trips, whatever you want to call it. Bunch, strong, offset.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick, ticky, ticky, ticky tock.
They'll toss it to the right side. Got the 1st down and still
Dang it.
They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Timeout after this play. I'm gonna have like 15 seconds, maybe, if everything goes right.
And at 1st down, they go right back to him. And the defense takes a timeout with 20 seconds left.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Muscles past the defender. Touchdown, Trojans. A catch and run by the big
I didn't
tight
expect
end.
that RPO.
What a weapon this guy is.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a 2-possession game with under a minute to go.
Good job, man.
Point is up and good, so the lead now is
Way to
11
battle and
here
stay in
final
there.
quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return.
SMU Bumpton will take over 1st and 10.
See, I shouldn't need this
First play of the
field
drive
goal.
now.
I
They'll
shouldn't need
start
the
from
2 possessions. I
32.
should be able to freaking.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game,
Back
you know
almost
you're going to take some
backed
shots.
it up into
Hit
me.
those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 0-0. That's it. Game over. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
He controlled possession in the 4th quarter. That was big. Big. I punted. I trusted my D and just didn't make plays there. Didn't make plays, damn. Messed up. I should have kept on hitting the ball. Pretty much. I'm getting good yardage on the ground. Or if 10 on 3rd down hurt me. 40%. Count the penalty 0 for 1. I go for it on 4? Oh yeah, the last play of the game. I gotta get Ben Goings going. Ha. field goal. Yeah. Give me the breakdown. Well, start off the game well. I don't know how I decided to miss the field goal. That usually never happens. Just not going to say it lagged. I guess my brain to punching it was off. Brain to finger problems, I guess. I don't know. Timing. So I don't really miss these. Oh wow. I guess I was late. I felt late on it. So there you go. Oh for. So we might be up. Should be up 3 there, but leave 3 points. Leave a couple points on the field, but this is a nice pass, I believe. He did some different things than I remember playing and I've watched in games. This is just me, bad play call with the I forget the call, the double move post to under route right here. He just gets left. And I don't do it. I was out of position to. I probably should have been playing the safety. What's friggin' this guy doing? Suarez, quit talking to me. It ran by, brother. I wish that 4th and goal from the 1 looked like this one, though. Jeez. You and your brother love the halfback direct. I'm just going to tell you that. I love that play. This, I probably just caught you in something bad. I was thinking about going deep to the outside guy, then I saw the post. Yeah, the one time I catch you, man. Then I really thought we were gonna, once we got this play, and then the interception. I took a sack on the next play. I'm up 14-0 there. I thought that's when we were gonna. This drive was crucial, and you did a good job. How'd you get down here? Oh, this is the. I know it's coming. Just which play do I gotta pick when it's coming? And I knew you gotta give it time to develop. And I thought it was gonna come from 83, so I didn't do a good job studying or watching the bunch. because it's that deep damn over, man. If we play again, I'm gonna get your ass on this, man. I love that. Then the changeup that you have off of it is the post from the single receiver coming back across the field that you hit later on in the game, which was nice. I like to see you stay in the pocket a little bit better, but I drift sometimes too. Just doesn't need to really move, just stay right there. I'm lucky you didn't get a disengage from the nose tackle that he almost got. I'm not even in match. So what? Let me get you on this though. Yeah, that left tackle should, like, this dude would, as soon as he drops out, his eyes would go back inside. But I guess that's part of the video game. See, honestly, I knew that this deep over was coming at some point, and I hardly ever I'd manually drop the DN to take away the flat. And my damn initial process was to take him and just drop him straight back and wait for that deep crosser to come. But I got anxious, I got dumb, and took the cheese with 8 or 83 coming across. Because I would have stayed deep. You would have hit you would have hit 83 right now if I wasn't there. I should have just did my job, dropped the DN out, let him take away the flat, the under that's coming, take away the deep over, which you want to go to. That's what you want to throw, and just let you hit 83. Or the tight end, sorry, 85. The tight end 85. That's what I took the bait on. Then this had me high a little bit. You should have gotten an animation where you couldn't have pitched it. But this is I don't know. I don't think you ran this previously. Did you run this last year? Did you start incorporating this into your plan, or is it this year thing? I don't know why I didn't go over to the right either. What? You really gonna come back to the left? The only way you come back to the left is if you hand the ball off. A double team there. The only numbers is to the right. Stupid. Man, I knew you did a good job, man. Like, some of the stuff when you went third and 12 from this. Never mind. This is my. What I do? Oh, the off the hands pick, and I didn't get the catch. Why'd I get the animation? Just go up there and snag the ball. Too big to be doing all that. And of course, I hate how it's programmed where as soon as the ball's thrown, the computer goes right to the spot. So of course this dude comes over, gets the tip pick. Great, awesome, sweet. But it is what it is. Can't get in that situation. What you do to me here? Ah. Oh, here's one thing that I've always disliked, right? I think this is called play action. You get a I think a post by 2. You get the whip by 83. You get the slant by 8. You get the slant hitch. Or no, you get a dig by 3. I got this play in my book, I believe. So now, great. I can understand you ran the hitch and the out. Cool. I'm cool with those hot routes. The hot route I'm not cool with, or whatever you did with the back. Like, if you call play action, run the damn play action, right? If you stick it in the stomach and if you get pressure, then cancel it. Hit R2. But if you're going to call it and change everything about it, don't call the play action play. That's just my little gripe from playing these games over the years, right? If you call play action, then run the play action. Don't change the back on a route. Don't put him in blocking. You got to run the play action. Only thing you can do is if you get pressure, you can get out of the run animation. But we don't have that rule. I mean, I can be upset or whatnot. It's just my little irk, I guess. But good play. I see it late. I think we're both staring it down, and he's like, "Oh, you're not going there," so I'm just gonna pull the trigger. I see it late, and he scores. First time running the option play. All right. What happened? Oh, the vertical. Man, I don't know how you got 2 of these balls completed on me tonight. I hit check 50. It's just too much screen space looking at this for later on. If you're gonna hold me next time, I'm gonna take this and it's gonna open up that right there. Look at all that space. But we get off the field, I believe, and this is where we get 3. Get to the 1, can't punch it in, have to settle for the field goal. Is this the post route? Oh, I get it. I mean, I understand. It's just one of my pet peeves. I guess you could say it's a pet peeve. Like, even though I say all that, I hate even canceling the play action, but because you're not going to get that much instant pressure. This is the post one. Got regular ones. Of course. Did you get on the deep over? You ran trail again. I see what you're doing now. I see what you're doing. See, last game I got so worried about you throwing those 20, 25-yard over routes, right? over out posts, hit him in this area, those deep zones that I did mess with my what is it, curl flats. I think I put him at like 20 last game, and I'm like, no way, I'm just gonna play straight up, see what happens. I don't want to mess with him. It should happen, but I mean, this is what you want right here, bearing down on him. This could go either one or two ways. He gets the ball off like he did, or I get the suck in animation and the ball goes right to 34 or 6, and it's a pressure floating interception. So either way, I mean, can't be too upset. I mean, if we play again, this might be a, pressure hit and an interception. It wasn't completed. You can't just let him down. Whatever. We go on and go to the fourth quarter with you driving. And we get hit with the damn direct. I thought you might have screwed this up bringing the guy over. I should have called a blitz too. Watch. I was worried about other stuff though. I think I had direct on my mind, but I didn't want to call the blitz because I didn't want to get beat in the air, which doesn't make any sense. I should have called the blitz and be like, all right, you can make the throw to beat me, and you're not going to run the ball in without some resistance. So that is what it is. Also, we can't screw up and 3rd and 3 for 3 yards and get stuffed and punt the ball away. And we got to make a play. So we punt it inside the 2017. You made a great clinching game-winning drive. I mean, shoot, that's what it is. I go man, trying to help out on a deep over, and my backer just gets all caught up the hill. Why are they telling the Banjos? You get beat by the tight end. Damn, man. How many times you ran trail this game? Well, what's the 8 supposed to? What's the 8's original? A post? Gotta go look at that one. Three or four times. You got me on this too. I did not expect this RPO. I expect the bubble. I did not expect it from the tight end. Why can't you just give me the animation, EA? This ball goes straight to me, dog. What the hell am I doing? The run is stuffed. I need to be playing the linebacker or the safety, not the nickel. This was tip your cap to you, man. This is a great play. Way to seal it here too. Great play. Great seal. That's it. Yeah, it wasn't nice enough to clinch the game. I was very high on them in the first half. But they started playing worse, or they started dropping their level. Started to get tired, I guess. I don't know. You'll be. I don't know. I haven't seen. I can't remember where a 0-1 team at 16 moves to after beating the number 2 team. But I would imagine you're going to be in the top 12. I would think. See, I was 13. I moved to 2. I moved 9 spots. Sorry. 11 spots. Jeez. I moved 11 spots. I'm going to say I dropped to 12. And you're at 13. Is it back? It's weird. Yeah, it did freeze for a minute. It did freeze for a minute. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I can't, like, because let's let the results come in and then look at it before we advance. Who plays a user? There's a user game. I think Penn State wins, so he'll stay. He'll be there. Tennessee will win. And I lost. Oregon will beat TCU's not a user anymore. He'll win. He'll win. He'll win. He'll win. He'll win. That's a user game. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it froze. I moved 11 spots after beating him last week. So That was without a loss. There's just going to be like Colorado. If he wins, he'll be 3-0, being a number 11. So he might jump everybody because he's going to be a 3-0. He's going to be a top. He's going to have a top win. He doesn't have a loss, so he might jump you. I think I'll be in the top 12. I don't know. Maybe not. I might drop further than that. But it's too early, man. You can't. Now, if you would have lost that game, no, because you got the whole Big 12 or the big schedule ahead of you. Like, if you lost that game, you would have been out of the top 25 more than likely. With a double bye. Yikes. That loss could have been bad, bro. I know it's buns, but that loss would have been bad, and you would be fighting to get higher ranked because, look, the only one that's ranked is Illinois, and they might not be by week 5, depending if they play users, right? And then this is just, obviously the computer can rise up and beat us if they want to any particular day, especially Notre Dame. So, I wouldn't have doubted you to run the table and be 10-2, depending on what Cass and Dirty Bear. But your history with Dirty Bear is you beating the dog dookie out of him, which is crazy because he's a solid dude. You beat me in the other league, and you've freaking drug his ass on the blacktop. Yeah. So then myself, whatever you want to say. I guess you could say that game went up either way, and I give you a lot of credit for winning that. It hurts me because I think I got a team that could have ran the table for undefeated. Could have ran the table. Hopefully I look back at this game and be like, yeah, Bump got me right, dog. He got C4 gave me that loss. Team responded well. I wish we would have had that back in the regular season to be undefeated. But, you try to split your out-of-conference games, which you basically did. You lost to your bro. Then you beat me. You split. I split, basically. I got Tulane, of course, but I split those two where just the facts said I was going to go 0-2 the beginning of the year, and I flirted with going 2-0. So, old tokes. Wake Forest is hopefully get some more kinks out now that we've played a gauntlet first 2 games. Now we work on us, and then we go down to Tulane and kick his ass. Then we work out some more kinks and play Ferno. And then good old Yakington. So, goal was to go undefeated. That's been scratched off the list now. We got to get our mind right. Get this first ACC dub. Then go out of conference again. Play Smoke, who should be a good game. Intrigued by that matchup. And then the goal is obviously to win the ACC. I want to get a bye this year. I do. I want to set the Lofty up just a little bit. I'm all about just punching my ticket to get in, but playing that one last game is sometimes a good thing. Sometimes a good thing. Yeah, you get a guy that's coming off a game, but you don't have to mess with home field or going on the road and playing someone's home field. You get a neutral site bowl spot after the bye. So we're shooting for the bye. Yeah, that sometimes I want that one computer warm-up game, but other times there's so much toxicity in the off-season chats that we get the user matchups and they're good. It's fun to have. I mean, I'd rather play a user than a computer, but I also want to see what my team is before you get into the thick of things and get against somebody, you know? So there's good and bad, pros and cons with that. Who? Oh, Fern and Yak. Yeah. But right now, I don't really have that. I mean, you felt it. There's not really. Was there any home field advantage with playing at SMU? Not exactly. I mean, shoot, Corey ran through me in the playoffs. Pause. He ran through SMU like freaking a hot knife through butter. There wasn't really home field, and it was raining. I don't think there was much home field advantage to SMU right now. I wish I could say otherwise. Otherwise, I think we had a decent record at home, but it's D+, man. Reset my winning streak. I think it was like 4. So, man, you top 30. Sick. You top 30. You B- at home. I think Tennessee's got the longest home win streak right now. I think 11. I swear, does Dan Montague freaking talk or text? Everything he does is GIFs. Who's Texas? No one's Texas. Oh, I think Tennessee's long. Texas A&M at 8. Oh, looky here. 12. I missed one at home. What the freak? Come on, computer charger. I think you are the easier one to get along with. I think your brother is kind of like, I don't know. He just seems more obnoxious. Is he more obnoxious in real life too? Out and about? I think are you the more cool one? Come on, computer. Bruh. I'm just talking shit. I think we would be fine if we met up and got drinks. I think it'd be cool. You the ghost. The goat. Bro, I'm gonna have to go get my. What the freak? Here we go. Nope. Bruh. Between all these in these leagues, I would like to at least somewhere over the course of the year try to meet up and get to know people on a, I say, more personal level. I mean, we're on camera. We're pretty personable. I like to, shake hands with people and be like real video game brotherhood. Hey, appreciate you, my guy. All right, it's the damn charger. The box. You have a bad experience? Usually people like that just had a bad experience. I imagine you like to smoke cigars. Man, appreciate you coming in the stream, dude. I got some respect for that, for you, for the way for your gameplay. Sometimes it's hell. A damn over route or deep post. but I know what kind of adjustments you got to make to stop it. So it's just coaching. It's not taking advantage of the game or anything like that. So just what it is. Got to play good. You got to cover that area of the field. Got to set up your team to cover it. I don't. I mean, I don't think it's taking advantage of the game. I mean, yeah, the zone doesn't drop that. Ball State, what the freak? Game doesn't drop that far, but I don't think it's taking advantage of the AI. Oh, Florida State, 70. Yak. tough one. Tough one.